Welcome here on the show, Sports Update on Trust TV. Awoniyi Jishafe. What a moment there, watching those African legends when it comes to table tennis, and just how to enjoy how they play that particular ping pong sport. And right now, I'll be taking you through all the activities happening in the world of sport by giving you update there. Well, going with the clip you just saw there has to do with table tennis story 2025. That's IGTF World Championship that will be taking place in Doha, Qatar, where we have African contingent going there to participate. We have Nigeria, Uganda, Egypt, all of them are battle ready, and they'll be starting on Saturday, 17th of May, where they'll be fighting hard at the Doha Championship that has to do with 2025 ITTF World Championship. 21 years ago, the first time Doha hosted the event, and now it's back to Qatar, where we have African #1, Awoniyi Quadri, and others like Goda from Egypt are also participating in this competition. Let's take a look at the African participation at 2025 ITTF World Championship, where we have Quadri Awoniyi, the first African to reach the quarterfinals of the World Championship. We opened his campaign in the men's singles against Brazil's Victor Isi, a familiar opponent. He defeated 4-2 at the 2021 edition, Houston, USA. Other African representatives in the men's singles include Darara Dufera of Ethiopia versus Ojun Song of South Korea. Ali Galab of Egypt will be playing against Romanian Eduard Anosko. Fabio Rakotarimanana of Madagascar will be facing Darko Djogic of Slovenia. Coco Fani of Togo also will be playing and be facing Alexis Lebrun of France. Watch out for that game. Wassim Issed of Tunisia will be taking on Juan Perez of Spain, while Mohamed El Biali of Egypt will be actually locking on against Antin Kalbag of Sweden. Another star match there. In the women's singles, African champion Hannah Goda will face Australian Jiamu Wu in the first round, while Yusra Helmi of Egypt versus Jocelyn Lam, also of New Zealand. They will be taking on themselves Hope Udoaka rather, of Nigeria versus Gulia Takahashi of Brazil, while Rochika Sunday of South Africa will be facing Chen Xingtong of China. Miriam Al-Hodabi of Egypt will take on Sabine Winter of Germany, while Danish Patel of South Africa will be playing against Andrei Todorovic of Croatia. The mixed doubles event will feature Olajide Omotayo of Nigeria and also Kwabirat Ayola of Nigeria versus Mahmoud Helmi and Hen Fati of Egypt, Fabio Rakotoramana versus and also having Hanitra Raharimanana of Madagascar taking on Hugo Cadrano and Bruna Takahashi of Brazil. Matthew Kuti and Nojeke Ojomo of Nigeria will be facing Sora Matsushima and Meiwa Harimoto of Japan. This is going to be mixed double where you have a male and a female player, and you have Melhin Jeluli and Amina Kesasi of Algeria taking on Ahmed Kourani and Miriam Ali of Qatar. That's the continent of Africa that are participating at the 2025 ITTF World Championship that's coming up in Doha starting from Saturday. And the good things that we have Nigerian players there, the likes of Omotayo is there, you have Awoniyi Quadri, also Ayola. They are making the continent of Africa proud, and we hope that they will all get there and do well as they participate at this particular championship. Awoniyi Quadri is going to be the man to be watched, actually being focused on there, but we just hope that Team Nigeria will make us proud at this competition. They are taking you through the story in the world of table tennis, and from table tennis we move back home and talk about the NWFL. The Super Six is actually taking place at Ikene Remo, where 6 teams are vying for the winner of this season's league. Well, right now the table is still being led by Nasarawa Amazon having 8 points, followed by the likes of Edo Queens, who are trailing with 7 points, Bayelsa Queen, and also Remo Stars Ladies. But right now, the organizer of the competition, they've actually announced new prize money. Let's take a look at that story. NWFL announces 24.5 million naira prize money for 2025 Premiership Super 6, where it will be happening live on Saturday. All of them will be playing simultaneously. Remaining match, that's match day 5. The 6 teams will meet themselves, having 3 matches that will be coming up there to determine the winner of the league season there. Let's take a look at the prize money that has been spread out according to the NWFL organizers concerning what they will be expecting. The Nigerian Women Football League confirmed a total prize package of 24.5 million for the ongoing 2025 NWFL Premiership Super 6, offering increased financial incentive for all 6 participating clubs. The eventual champions will pocket 10 million naira, maintaining the standard of the past 2 editions. The runners-up will earn 6 million, while the top-placed team gets 4 million. Both representing a ₦1 million increase from last season. In a significant improvement, the bottom 3 teams will each receive 1.5 million naira, up from 500,000 last season, stressing the league's commitment and keen intent to support all teams financially. Well, at least better than last season when they did 500,000 for the last on the log, but now they will go for 1.5 million. You have the top place getting 4 million, 6 million for the runners-up, while the winner of the league season will go home with 10 million naira. Talking about our ladies there for the NWFL Super 6 taking place over there at Ikene Remo, where all the 6 teams, Remo Star Ladies, Bayelsa Queens, Edo Queens, not forgetting Rivers Angels participating, also having Nigeria State of Abuja and Nasarawa Amazons all vying for 10 million naira. Away from there, let's talk about the men. As we speak right now, already we know that Remo Stars are the winner of MPFL, but something different actually came up today, because a lot of people are right now, they've seen that okay, we can do it better. Let's take a look at, let's use these graphics to talk about Nigeria improvement when it comes to celebrating MPFL winner. Right now, this was in 2015 when the team Enugu Rangers won it, and this was what they used to celebrate as at that time, and it went awry because a lot of people were not too happy looking at the winner of MPFL going through this motorcade or parade after winning the MPFL. Well, they had to apologize. We are sincerely sorry for the embarrassment that was then. Looking at that, you can look at the truck. Now, let's take a look at this. A little improvement. This is Aqua United when they won in 2020-2021 season from 2015 to 2021. Look at the difference there. Now in 2025, I think a lot of improvement. I love the fact that Remo Stars, at least they've changed the momentum of how we celebrate Motor Parade, or rather Champions Parade in Nigeria. This is a good one. It's far better than the one we've seen earlier on, having those truck that was actually moving around. But right now, this is Remo Stars as they celebrate their own being the MPFL champion of this season there. Well, let's take a look at how they celebrated it over there at Ikene Remo. Well, at least far better than the one we used to see. That's a parade done by Remo Stars celebrating their winning of the MPFL Nigerian Premier Football League 2024-25 season there. Well, at least that's an improvement, and a lot of people were so happy. And someone asked the question, what's wrong with the man holding his chin there? Why is he not happy? That's a sport at times. I guess he's just been amazed with what he's seen, that okay, a team can actually do this, and it's far, far better than what we used to see. And at least we saw those 2 earlier graphics that we showcased, and now, well, Remo Stars celebrating in style for winning the league there. Congrats to them, and hopefully they will do well at the Continental. That has to do with Africa. That's a championship where they will be fighting themselves to participate for next season there. Well, taking you through what happened in Ikene with the way they celebrated, far an improvement for MPFL celebration right now. Well, we go on a short break. By the time we'll return, we'll take you on more stories in the world of football. This time around, let's go at least go grassroots with basketball over there in Minna, Niger State.
if not get here, I will collect your name and I will send it to you. Do you understand? Let's write down.
Nigeria at large. We have Lagos, we have Adamawa, we have Kano, we have Kaduna, we have Delta. We have the capital city of Abuja live outside also. We have Niger State, our own, is outside tonight also for this competition. Different people from different states. And as you can see, we have the children here. They also here. Tarapa, no they play for this side too. We the side though. Somebody's here, Shaki. I'm a mother Germany, I just a feel and they go. Is here Shaki and I found somebody in the wine. Say! Everybody to the back. I Baba Niger Media. Hey, sir. Sergio Tarapa. You don't see talent. You don't see talent. Interesting games. The attack not there. The attack not there. The attack not there. Don't leave them there. Don't leave them there. The attack not there here. See? They don't get them too. They only get them one. Say 25 FGI 40 basketball 1v1 Hope Championship going down. And this is the final stage between Kano and Just. Kano with the red jersey, Just with the black jersey. Yes, sir. Nice try. As you can see, you can check their services, their event planners, catering services, parfaits and cocktails, cakes and snacks, local snacks, natural drinks, professional training, bartending, rentals, and general contract. So you can contact them anytime for your event or anything. Mwasa Foods and Events. Currently, 8, 7, 6. Kano with the red jersey. 3. Just with the black jersey. Kano 7. Just. Yes, Honorable Sadiq Koto presenting the second place to Anaba. Just. Congratulations to you. This is FGI fully 1-1.
What a moment there in the world of basketball. Always try to promote our own no matter what. That's FGI Fury 1-on-1 Hoop Championship basketball that took place there. Well, right now, let's go back to giving you all those updates in the world of sport. As we leave FGI Fury basketball 1-on-1, let's talk about Awoniyi. Awoniyi had a collision with the post. The match against Leicester City involving Forest. In that particular encounter, he sustained injury and then they had to operate it. And right now, yesterday, Nigerians were thrown into scare. But right now, according to the story we're having, Forest to launch internal probe over handling of Awoniyi injury, according to it, because after the medical check on him, they allowed him to continue to play instead of him to be taken off, allowing him to continue to play, and that really aggravates that injury. And now, though he's back to life after that induced coma, well, at least Awoniyi is back, and right now, according to the feelers you are getting from Forest's side, that they could open at least probe into that. That could be a long one because the medical will have to answer to some questions concerning that. Even Awoniyi, his teammate, is not really happy about what happened concerning that situation after he had that collision with the goalpost. Talking about the offside rule should be worked on coming from Awoniyi. Well, the coach, Nuno Espirito Santo, actually spoke to the press concerning Awoniyi that he's recuperating, he's back, and not back to his feet anyway, at least from the way it is right now. There is hope that he believes that he will be fine. Let's have it.
So he went to surgery. The surgery went well, thank God. So he's on observation now, but I think he's recovering. We still have to wait for the doctors to allow visits, and his family are there. We are concerned, but we are positive.
How difficult has that been, especially obviously not having been able to have much contact with him because of the severity of what's happened?
It's been very difficult on us, on everybody. The concern of the injury that he had, the situation that he went through. It's been hard.
Hopefully, Awoniyi will actually get better. We wish him the best recovery there, or quick recovery rather. From there, let's continue to talk about the APL. Let's look at the APL player of the season that's been released. We have the list there, and also the manager of the season, of course. A lot of players expected. Our own African exports, Mo Salah made it. Mo Salah is among them. You have Declan Rice of Arsenal. You have Virgil van Dijk, Chris Wood of Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest really having two players here. You also have Gibbs White making it, Morgan Gibbs White, Ryan Gravenberch of Liverpool. You have Alexander Isak of Newcastle, Brian Belmo of Brentford. Not forgetting Chris Wood, Van Dijk, Mo Salah, and Declan Rice. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Let's see what happens concerning this vote for the manager of the season. Of course, the man we just saw, Nuno Espirito Santo, also made the cut alongside Eddie Howe of Newcastle, Thomas Frank, the man with Brentford, and you have Vitor Pereira, who also is doing well with his team as Wolverhampton, and then Liverpool man and Slot making the cut for the manager of the season nominees there. Well, we have to see who wins this one concerning that particular league there. Well, when it comes to English Premier League, it's so juicy that when you see the amount of money to be won by the teams, you'll be wondering, really, this is football? Well, EPL 2024-2025 prize money per position for Liverpool for coming first, they will go home with 176.2 million. That's the amount that they will win. 4 million ahead of second place. That's 172. You have top place 164. The same amount with the fourth place and the fifth place. sixth place, just in that order. Looking at the amount there, you'll be wondering, seriously? Okay, let's bring it down to the last side of it. So allow us to see what really want to bring out there. Each Premier League club receives television broadcasts with an average club earning around £80 million. Additionally, clubs earn facility fees for each televised game, which can range from £900,000 to £25.2 million. Well, looking at the way it is, there's no way other leagues will be able to beat this particularly because of the way they've been able to package the Premier League, just to let you have a feel of how it is, why they are so competitive, talking about all the 20 teams participating in the Premier League. Well, for tonight, we know that matches will be on between Chelsea and Manchester United, and we also know that Aston Villa will be facing Tottenham Hotspur. Those games will be up later tonight. But right now, let's go to La Liga. Of course, Barcelona, they are the winner of La Liga right now. But let's take a look at the 20 past winner of that league, last 20 La Liga champions, and just have to give kudos to Barcelona for what they've done so far. Since 2006, look at the colors of Barcelona. How many times there you can count it. They've done well for themselves. 2006, Real Madrid took over 7 and 8. They took over again 2009, 10, 11, 12. Rather 12, Real Madrid absorbed them. And they came back 2013, Atletico Madrid 14, Barcelona again. Barcelona, then you have Real. Barcelona came again. 18-19, Real 2020, Atletico Madrid 2021, Real 2022, and then you have Barcelona, Real, and Barcelona again. Well, just give kudos to all the three teams so far. At least they've tried, especially Barcelona dominating the league in the last 20 championship. When it comes to La Liga, they've really done well for themselves. They are doing so well, dominating that league, followed by Real Madrid, and then you have Atletico Madrid, who are also trailing them behind. From there, let's look at the three referees that will be refereeing games, talking about the UEFA competition, the top three competition. That's the three games competition they have in UEFA. That's Champions League, Europa League, and also you have Conference League. A look at the three referees. PSG versus Inter Milan, of course, is Istvan Kovac. That's the referee that will be taking over there, that will be referring that game. You also have Felix Zweier from Germany, who will be referring the game between United and Hotspur in the Europa League. And you have Conference Chelsea, of course, against Real Betis. It's Irfan Perto. All of them are battle ready to see how they will officiate well, because it's a special night for those three competitions that have to do with UEFA, Europa League, UEFA Champions League, and the Conference League so far. Well, from there, let's take a look quickly about transfer gossip 2 that we have for you. Arsenal right now, they focus on Leipzig, Benjamin Sesko, of Sporting Victor Gyökeres. They are looking at either they sign Benjamin Sesko or Sporting's Lisbon player, that's Victor Gyökeres, who has really done it for himself, scoring so many goals out of the two. Arsenal eyeing one of these particular player to get signed for them next season. We wait to see if truly that was the light of the day. And then, as we speak right now, Real Madrid, they've agreed all details of deal to sign the player called John Hussein, who plays trade with Bournemouth. As we speak right now, here we go, coming from Fabrizio Romano, the man that always announces deals, is undergoing medical as we speak, set to sign a 5-year deal with Real Madrid until 2030. Real Madrid will pay £50 million for Bournemouth to sign Dean Hussein, youngster, fantastic player. And right now, they are going for all the players they needed, Trent Alex, and also going for Hussein right now. Real Madrid are about to ready for next season. As we speak right now, the man is already doing it. Okay, to leave you with this, Duisburg are monitoring Florian Wirtz. That's the banter anyway. Situation at Bayern Leverkusen, as almost all the clubs want to sign this player. The club is aware of the interest from Liverpool and Bayern. Duisburg have no intention of making a bid. They are just watching like everybody else before he goes to Bayern. What's a way to throw banter at other clubs are coming for Florian Wirtz there. Well, fantastic player in Bayern Leverkusen. It's possible that he will pitch in his tent with Bayern Munich, or maybe move away just to throw banter at other clubs there. Just to give you a wrap of what is happening in the world of sport on the show Sports Update from the entire crew that has actually made this happen. I'm Awoniyi, and I leave you with this: expand your Barcelona. Thanks for watching.